native speakers of the language, and they love to come, and you will see when you come for the classes, they love to come and talk to you, get to know about you, right? So there's a lot of opportunities for you to interact, not just with the facilitator, but also with everyone around. Okay, so you have, okay, right. So I believe the chat option is very good. Thank you, Sajid. So you have speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Well done, well done. So I can see the answers coming in, right? So this is what I was talking about, the 4 language skills, right? So you will have an opportunity, you will get to look at all 4 language skills, and not only look at them, but also you will get to use them, right? It's very important because language is a skill. So it's very important for you to be able to practice. Practice is very important when you are doing, when you are trying to acquire language. So Asela, I see a question you've asked us, do you have any physical classes? Yes, Asela. All of the programs are physical. It's not online. These are going to be physically done at the American Center, Colombo, right? So physical classes. And lastly is you get a certificate for your relevant program, right? The certificate will be endorsed by the US Embassy. And you know, at the end of it, you want to be able to prove that you know this language, you have this ability, right? So for that, you will definitely get a certificate. It depends on the program that you are choosing. Gopinath, your question, is there a payment or a fee involved? It's a free class, as in you don't need to make any payment to us or the American Center, but there is a little price. I'll tell you what it is in a bit. And I have a question. 2023 January A-level students. I am not too sure about that. Can I just check and get back to you with regards to that? Because I'm not too sure how it works, whether you go in for classes at school and so on. So give me a second. Let me get back to you on that. Right. So with regards to the certificate, here is a sample certificate. This is for those of you who are selecting the software-based program. You will get what is known as the CEFR certificate, which is an internationally recognized certificate, which you will see on the top left-hand corner of your screen. This is a sample CEFR certificate, and then in the middle, this was taken from a previous certificate ceremony. You will see that this student has finished his program and he is getting the business upskill, English upskill program certificate, right? So at the end of the program, we have a certificate ceremony, and you get to show whatever you have acquired, and you get your certificates as well. Now, let me quickly go into the chat to see if there's any more questions. Okay, so when are we going to start the program? We will be starting it in January, probably by the second week of January, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is, like I said before, it is a completely free program, right? Okay. Okay, so about the program. For the program, it is a 3-month program, which means it is 12 weeks, right? 3 months, 12 weeks. It is compulsory that you come to the class every day. So we have said class time is from 9:30 to 3. Okay, sometimes it could be 3:30 because you have a lunch break in between. So it's a full day program. Also, the program is on the weekday. Give me a second. Let me reshare the slides with you. Okay. So it is on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Now, important thing, you have to pick one day. You can't come first week on Tuesday, second week on Wednesday, third week on Thursday. You can't do that. You have to pick one day, and for the 12 weeks, you have to come on that day weekly. Okay, now I remember, I think it was Gopinath who had asked me a question about the fee for the program. I told you that it is free of charge, but I told you there is a price, and the price is you need to come every day for the class. 100% attendance is compulsory. Okay, now if you don't come, what happens is we will take you out of the program and we will replace you with someone else. Now you can see right now we have 200 plus candidates, right? So everyone wants a chance to be in this program. Unfortunately, we can have only 25 in each batch. So we will definitely give the opportunity to a deserving candidate. So if you get absent, I'm very sorry. We are very, very strict about that. We will take you out and we will put someone else into the program. So make sure you can commit to this program. Okay, so once a week for 12 weeks from 9:30 to 3, you have to make sure that you can come. All right. Okay, so let me see any questions. A-level students, yeah, those who have finished your A-levels, you can definitely join us. If you are working, I do understand some of you are working. Well, then previously what the students did is they asked for leave on that particular day. Unfortunately, you know, we can't move it into a weekend or something like that, right? So please make sure. Class time, like I said again, is from 9:30 to 3:30, not 10 to 11:30. And it is a physical class. Okay, so candidates will be shortlisted. And how do we shortlist? First, we are looking at the age. There is an age, category. There's a target age that we are looking at, right? This is those who are 18 to 25. But there have been occasions, you know, especially, you know, we felt the person was very deserving, very committed, wanted to join the program. So even if they were a little older than 25, we let them join. But this is only taken as a very special condition, right? If not, we're looking at candidates who are 18 to 25 years old. We are looking for a gender balance. So like I told you, we have around 25 candidates in the class. We try to have half of them as ladies and half of them gentlemen, right? So maybe 12 ladies and 13 gentlemen, or vice versa. We try to have gender balance in the classroom. We are looking at proximity because these are physical classes. I keep getting this question, is it physical or virtual? Physical classes, not online. You have to come to the American Center Kolpiti for the session. So obviously, people who are closer to the area, you will have a chance. Also remember, American Center has American Spaces in Kandy, Mathura, and Jaffna. Right, so if you're coming from those areas, you can join the same program probably in one of these spaces, right? So please make sure that you are around, and or you are physically, you may be living, you know, you may be from Kandy, but living in Colombo for your higher studies or work or something like that, right? So make sure that you are able to come to the center. Also, we are looking for basic language skills. So if you are finding it difficult to understand what I am saying right now, and you need me to translate, this may not be the program for you. Okay. Okay, so 17 plus, yes. After your A-levels, yes, you can join. 26 years, I think, yeah, we can make an exception for 26 Yes, right.
So then if they want to travel from Jaffna, but they have to come to World Release.
Okay, so Gopinath, you've asked whether you can join Jaffna. I'm not sure whether you're asking whether you can join Jaffna Center. Yes. Or you're from Jaffna and you're willing to travel to Colombo. Then again, it's your choice. Our requirement is that you come to the program every day. Okay, so this is why we're looking at the proximity. 23, yes, definitely you can join the program. So basic language skills, like I said, if you can understand what I'm saying, yes, you can join the program. But if you're finding it very difficult to understand what I'm saying, then this may not be the program for you. But nevertheless, we have a placement test. Make sure you do the placement test at the end so that we are able to assess and see whether we can take you in for the program. Okay, at the same time, if what I'm saying is absolutely easy and you are finding it, I mean, you're not even concentrating on what I'm saying, well, then you are probably an advanced user of the language, and again, the program may not be for you. So this is why we have a placement test at the end of the orientation. Please make sure that you sit for the placement test and you submit your answers so that we can choose or we can take in the proper competency range, right? And like I said, only 25 candidates will be able to take part in the program. So really think about your commitment, whether you will be able to join the program. If so, yes, do the placement test and join us. Okay, so before we go into the placement test, can we see if you have any questions? Your placement test will be taking place today. At the end of the orientation, I'll give you the link to the placement test. You can go into that. It's a Google form. Complete your answers and submit. Now remember, only one. Please take the test only once. If you take it multiple choice times, I will think you don't understand what I'm saying, and then I will not give you the opportunity. Okay, because it's so difficult to assess when one person has taken so many, taken the test multiple times. We will start, I don't have the exact date, but we will start on the second week of January. So it depends on whether you're choosing Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. The date will depend on when you are choosing. Any more questions? Remember, you are having the session once a week, right? You don't come on all 3 days. Say you pick Tuesday, you will come every Tuesday for 12 weeks. If you pick Wednesday, every Wednesday for 12 weeks, right? So it's once a week. All right, so give me a second. Who is this? Purushottam, you've asked about the CEFR. So if you're familiar with the CEFR range, well, it depends on wherever you're being placed. If you're placed at a B1 level and you will study for the next level up. So we actually have plus levels. So we'll have a B1 plus or a B2 level. And that is what you are going to be, that is the CEFR scale that you're getting it from. And this is accredited by DynEd International. You can go online and check it out. DynEd International, now they're going as DynEd Neo, and they are the ones who are giving us, issuing the certificates, and that is how you get your CFR certificate. So very good question. Thanks for asking that. 27 years old, like I said, go ahead, take the placement test, and we will see. Depends on whether there is a available position, and also if you are deserving of it. Yes, definitely we will give you an opportunity. So same applies for the 29-year-old as well. Like I said, the age range is from 18 to 25. But depending on if you are deserving, if you really are deserving of the program and you fall within this language range, we have no issues in giving you the opportunity. If you are a university student, and especially from the Southeastern University, I would recommend you to join the American Spaces that is closer to you, because what happens is when you have exams and things like that, you don't come for classes, and then that becomes a problem, right? So if you're willing to travel, that is fine. If not, you really need to think about it. Again, there is no fees for this program. Okay, there is no fees. It's absolutely free, but the price is we need you to be committed and come for this session, come for the program every week. Okay, so if you're interested in the software-based program, you're interested in getting a CEFR certificate, please do take the placement test. Unfortunately, Purushottam, you're asking for a C2 level certificate, again, advanced learners. So we are not targeting a person who is at a C2 level, but give it a shot and see. And if you are still interested, what you can do is you can visit us on our Facebook. We'll share the link with you, and you may be able to contact us directly and then get your C2 level. But for this particular program, no, we are not targeting C2 levels. We're targeting maybe the A2 and B1 range. Yes, so again, if you're from Jaffna, Matara, or Kandy, please visit the American Spaces over there. They run the same programs, they run the same software-based program, and you will be able to join them and do this program with them as well. So give me a second. Let me share our Facebook link with you so that you will be able to join us. Those of you who are interested in doing higher levels, you will be able to contact us directly and probably do your C1 or C2 levels with us that way. But for this particular program, we're not looking for C1, C2 levels. All right, so first of all, let me give you the link for the placement test. Here is the link. Please use that link to join the placement test. Take the placement test, submit your answer, and make sure that you submit your answers. So I'll give you 30 minutes. The link will expire at 11 o'clock. You have 30 minutes to complete your test. Okay, let me share the link for the placement test again. Please log into the placement test, take the test, submit your answer, and if you have gone to the placement test, click on the link. If it takes you to a Google form for the placement test, you are free to leave the meeting. So thank you very much. Software-based program is, you will be learning English, you will be practicing the language using a software, and you will meet us once a week at the American Center, right? So that is the software-based program in a nutshell. So you will be having an opportunity to practice language using a software at home as well. Additionally, you will meet us at the American Center once a week. There is no online sessions. I'm so sorry. We are delivering this program physically, so you need to come to the American Center for this program. Let me share the placement link again, placement test link. I'm getting a give me a second. So software-based program, again, what I would, a software-based program is where you will need to use a software to practice the language at home. So you will do that on your own, and then you will meet the facilitator at the American Center, and whatever you've acquired from the software, you will be practicing it with your friends and you will be putting it into real life situation. While as the other business-based program, again, you will be practicing the language. You won't have the software for you, and it is more specific to a corporate setting. Okay, I think I've answered that question for those of you who are asking the difference between the software-based program. You can start the placement test now. You have 30 minutes for you to complete the test, and the link will expire at 11 o'clock. Okay, let me share the placement test link again. For those who are having an issue with the placement test link, please refresh. And for more information about Headway, here is our YouTube link as well. If you have finished the test and you've submitted it, or if you're doing the test, you have got the link, please feel free to leave the session. You can leave the orientation right now. Thank you very much for joining us. We hope to see you soon, and we'll get in touch with those who have been selected. Okay, we will be calling only those who have been selected for the program. All right, so I hope everyone has got the Google form and you are doing your test. If you have submitted, you have finished your test and you have submitted, please feel free to leave the session.